Monster Hunter World. Oh boy, let me tell ya, it's a video game. It's a pretty goddamn good one, actually. And it's finally on Steam now after a really long ass time. Not sure why. Capcom kind of just pulled a little... But anyways, that's not what's important, because it's here now. And it's good. Monster Hunter is a real simple game. You basically go out, kill some monsters, rip off their body parts, slap them on some weapons, and then use those weapons to go kill more monsters. I'll very quickly and very briefly do a rundown of all the weapons in the game. The first weapon I'll be showing off is the Greatsword. I mean, how can you go wrong with just a big-ass fucking sword? So the Greatsword is all about charging your attacks. It's a very slow weapon, arguably one of the slowest in the game. But it does a lot of damage. The second weapon I'll be showing off is the Longsword. It's definitely one of the weebier weapons out there, but it's very technical, very easy, and very fun to play. The Longsword is all about long combos. Get it? Long. It's also one of the most maneuverable weapons in the game. By finishing complete combos, or spirit combos, you raise your level of attack damage, and by doing so, you unlock access to a very powerful move called the Spirit Helmbreaker. The dual blades have access to a unique feature known as Demon Mode. Demon Mode empowers your abilities and movement, allowing you to move faster, dodge quicker, and attack faster. The hammer is one of the most straightforward weapons in the game. You hit monsters, and you hit them in the head. The hunting horn is one of the more unique weapons in Monster Hunter. It's basically just a gigantic instrument that you beat the shit out of monsters with. Think of it like playing Despacito, but it actually does damage. And makes you stronger. The lance is another very straightforward weapon. Rather than prioritizing dodging, with the lance, you'll prioritize blocking. The lance has the strongest shield in the game, but is also one of the slower weapons. The lance's primary attacks features poking, and a lot of it. And a lot of it. But don't confuse the lance for just a boring weapon, because it's certainly anything but that.
Deja vu, I just been in this place before. Higher on the street and I know it's my time to go.
The gun lance plays fairly similarly to the lance. However, you have access to new, unique shelling attacks. For instance, you could use them to extend your combos. However, a downside to this is that you have to reload. The switch axe is another one of those weapons where the devs were kind of just like, well, what if we took an axe and decided that it was also a sword? The Switch Axe can make use of unique morph attacks, which swap you mid-attack into the other form. Axe mode is fast and mobile, but sword mode is slow, but does a lot of damage. What a surprise, another weird weapon, but it just so happens to be my favorite weapon, the Charge Blade. The Charge Blade is the single most overloaded weapon in this game. It has a lot going for it. Charge Blade starts in Sword and Shield mode, but has the ability to switch into a more powerful Axe mode. While in Sword mode, dealing damage allows you to charge your sword. When charged, you can insert that charge into files. Filling up these files allows your axe attacks to deal more explosive damage. The Insect Glaive is another one of the more mobile weapons in the game, featuring the ability to vault and attack while in the air. Insect Glaive also features the insect, which you control to attack the monster and gain special buffs. The light bowgun is a very unique weapon. It's arguably one of the best weapons for applying statuses such as sleep or paralysis. The light bowgun has access to many different types of ammo, ranging from just regular bullets to piercing shots that will go all the way through a target, to spread ammo, which functions much like a shotgun, to explosive ammo, to ammo that can put a monster to sleep. The heavy bowgun isn't too different from the light bowgun, except for it's very different. It still uses different ammo types, but it's very slow. However, it has access to much more powerful ammo types, such as cluster bombs. The bow is unique amongst the ranged weapons because it almost plays more like a melee weapon than it does a ranged weapon. With your newfound knowledge of Monster Hunter, you'll be a pro hunter in no time. Now go out there and buy the fucking game.